It's that time of the year again.
Welcome to...
Ushio dies!
Off to a great start. Welcome...
I can resist.
Welcome to We Torture Austin, the simulation podcast. I mean, the Clannad podcast.
The Clannad podcast, yes, this will be great.
God, I'm gonna hate you both in 30 minutes.
Hey, man.
So apparently...
This guy right here.
So,
This guy.
so off to a good start. Tomoya has technically been with 4 different women.
That is true.
And fallen in love with them.
Well,
OVAs,
in
dude.
the OVAs, yes.
Well, that's what I meant.
So why don't we start off with how we usually start off? Where did you guys hear of the show?
I heard it from you being a bitch. Like, you need to watch this. And then, like, bugging me for, like, weeks. Like, have you seen Clannad yet? Have you seen Clannad yet?
I did
Well,
that because you made me watch like 4
be
anime.
fair.
You made me watch
To
Sea
be fair,
Control,
it's a
Ari and
pretty
the
good
Scarlet
show.
Ammo.
Did you enjoy them?
I enjoyed Sea Control.
Exactly.
And did you... Okay, we'll get to who enjoys Clannad in a second. What did you hear about
guy
Austin?
I was watching. I think it was like a YouTube video. It was a top 10, and it was one of the first anime I've ever watched.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the series that got me into
Didn't
anime.
Tina recommend it to you?
No, I didn't even know Tina back then.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow. Outdated.
So I heard it from a YouTube video, and it was like among the top 3 of some category. And I decided to pick it up along with a couple of others, and that was the one that I liked the most.
It's dark. Is it nighttime?
Where did you
I
hear it,
want to
Michael?
take a trip to this train station. Okay, so I also heard about it from YouTube. It was it wasn't a top 10 countdown. I think it was just, I don't know what it was. I just heard it from YouTube, and I heard it was sad, and I was like, ooh, this isn't going to be sad. And then it was.
It wasn't sad for me.
That's because you have no soul.
That's beside the point.
You are the bad in our show. You are the B.
He is the bee.
I will say this though, I really did I liked the animation. The animation was extremly smooth.
Well, yeah, of course it was.
Yeah.
I was not expecting it to be that smooth.
Yeah,
That's
the
pretty
eyes. It's not like the eyes look like church stained.
The eyes look derp. Okay, the eyes are derp fit. No,
Those are the same eyes those are the same eyes that Michael has when he does shrooms.
To be
That
fair,
was good, man.
to be fair, it was only the women. It was only the women who had derp faces. The guys are like, "Oh yeah, we're fine." Girls are just
Yeah, all
Okay,
2 of them.
We'll get to the animation. So first of all, since we've all just shared how we found it, story.
"Oh, Nagisa's deaf."
Okay. That's a place we could start at the end, but we could start at the start like a normal person does.
That's a good way to sum up After Story.
Yeah, Nagisa's death is it's all we cared about in After Story, really. Like, I mean, there was the gang thing that happened.
Oh yeah, there was the gang thing, and Tomoya was like, "I'm gonna fight for my friends." Oh wait, I'm not Goku.
Yeah.
And then the white-haired girl, whose name is Tomoyo, basically just like...
Oh, you mean Chun-Li? Her new name is Chun-Li, by the way.
No, it's not.
All I remember from that part of it was rainbow bread. Rainbow bread of death.
Oh my god, that's right.
Nagisa didn't die from cancer or something. It was the bread that's killing her. That's
The bread is slowly
the bread
giving
is
her...
the thing that's
It's giving her
killing
cancer, and Akio only survives because he has an amazing immune system.
Mm-hmm.
And his love for his wife.
Yeah.
And the fact that when she's not looking, he actually spits the bread out.
Yep.
Even though he chases her out the door screaming, "I love your bread!"
I love it. All the jokes they make in Clannad are just so funny.
They're running gags. Like, my favorite part, my
So
favorite
good.
funny scene was probably when Fuko was in that little trance thing that she does when she's got her starfish.
Yeah, I didn't
Just got the
understand.
starfish thing.
And, no, listen,
she really
and
likes her
Suno...
starfish roll, and that's all you need.
No, I know that, but when I was like, when Fugo was gone, right, and they forgot her, it's just like, Fugo, powers activate!
Yeah.
Starfish abilities. Oh wait, I can't do that? Bye!
That's the joke.
Yeah, it's a joke.
But, like I was saying, though, my favorite part is when she's in her little trance and Sunohara's, like, sitting on the table for whatever reason, all of a sudden she just goes...
No, you know what
We've seen the gifts. There.
all the gifts.
you know what my favorite part of her starfish trances are?
What?
Okay, yo, I want you to stand there, and when she wakes up, you're going to tell her, I'm Tomoya.
That part was funny. Yeah, I remember that too.
And I've been magically switched to a girl.
I've been turned into a girl.
Fun fact, Clannad's the only series I've fully rewatched.
I haven't fully rewatched it at all. I actually have only seen it once, but story-wise, I believe that Clannad excels in many points. It really gets you to care about the characters.
I mean,
The stories
like...
really do.
Roland, you have no reason to talk to that. You look at death and you say, "Ooh, parade."
I will say though, I did not like the ending as much.
Which ending, the good or the bad one?
The good one.
It confused me for a little bit.
That's kind of part. That's part of it. Like, it kind of confused me, but when I kind of figured out how it went, I just didn't like it.
Which brings me to my next question: did Tomoya die as well? Like, did he just commit suicide?
It's believed that his heart, like, he just had a plain old heart attack from pure, like, stress and his quite literally a dead of a broken heart.
Well, because I remember you guys showing me gifs of him like laying up against the wall and he's drunk off his ass.
That was when Nagisa died.
No,
it was after.
He legit turned into his dad for like 5 episodes.
Yeah,
he's drunk. He's
I also did not like Tomoya. I did not like Tomoya.
Why not?
Tomoya's a dick. He was a dick to his dad. He was a dick to his daughter.
Well, his dad was a dick to him first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But to be fair, later in life, and they reference this in After Story, he was trying to be apologetic to him, and Tomoya was like,
"He's an angsty teenager, you shit." Like,
not only is he an angsty teenager, but you know what? His apologies mean nothing because what he did that made that injured Tomoya's shoulder, he was trying to apologize for something that he did, and Tomoya was kind of like still depressed about what happened. He's like, thanks, I guess. I'm still kind of mad at you. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to push you into a window now and injure your shoulder. And that's why he doesn't trust him anymore.
Well, no, it wasn't even that. It was his grandmother was just like, oh yeah, your dad was a loving father. He just had a bad road after your mom died. Kind of like what you're going through right now.
Yeah, if you watch the movie, which I think I'm the only one that did. Did you watch the movie?
I didn't watch the movie.
I saw part of the movie.
Well, at the very end, I'll just say it right now since you two haven't seen it. At the very end, they changed it up so that Ushio is still alive, but it only continues till a little bit after Nagisa's death. And Akio was like in front of all of Tomoya's friends, and he's talking to Tomoya and saying, look, you're going through the same thing that your dad is. You need to man up and take care of your kid.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, see, that's why I didn't
I
didn't really watch the movie because,
they cut it really bad. The voice acting.
What's
sucks.
her name? Ichino.
Well,
Kotomi.
Yeah,
we'll get to the voice acting in a second. Because
that was the thing I didn't like about.
We could say a lot about the voice acting.
Oh yes, we can.
Oh yeah.
I didn't like the movie because I got 5 minutes in, and Kotomi was conducting a violin class, and I was like, wait a minute.
She's supposed to be horrible.
She's not only supposed to be horrible. She's supposed to be a shut-in, cutting names out of books that are her parents. And it's like, nope, I'm done.
Yeah.
Changing characters is where I call it.
I'll be honest, it's just that series, at this point I would even go as far as to say it's nostalgic because it's been 2.5 years since I started watching anime, and that was one of the first things that carried it into anime being a hobby of mine, watching it. So I couldn't really hate on it despite all of the downward spirals that the show had, one of which is the voice acting.
We'll get to that.
Okay, the voice acting wasn't too bad. It was
in the dub, it was pretty trash.
I'm a fan of dub. I don't know, I can't.
It was pretty trash in the dub.
But
American women can't do high school girls.
That's true.
Kind
Yeah,
of
true.
That's always true.
Although I will say this,
not as bad as the Higurashi dub though.
I will say this though. The ending, episode 23, I want to say, with the twist
Of which one?
of Tomoya being the doll and then the girl being his daughter.
Was that what that was?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
It was just like, wait, I know this song. Yeah, you should. You've sung it to me my entire life, Daddy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm forgetting about that part because it was so, that part never made sense to me throughout the 3/4 of that I watched.
It was really weird because that really didn't,
connect.
They could have really...
It didn't connect to the story whatsoever until the very end, so I just lost interest, and at that
that's where
point...
it got confusing because that was where it led into the good ending.
I didn't understand why they had, this, and they were talking about, alternate reality. At the end of the,
To be fair, it's they did that good ending, and they planned for it pretty much since the beginning of the show. They're talking about, what happens with that wish or whatever. I'm not sure about the details, but they've mentioned it. It's not like a last-minute change. They'd planned that.
Nah, but they could have executed it better.
They could have, yeah.
They could have,
They could have made it less confusing.
Overall, though, I'll say that I like the story.
But I was going to say, that twist didn't really catch me off guard because I knew they were detrimental to the main characters. At first, I thought the girl was Nagisa. But I was like, wait, why doesn't she have her little antenna things? That apparently is a genetic thing from her parents.
Oh, it's not just genetic. It's an epidemic along the whole town. I mean, Kyo has it.
Maybe it's just a hairstyle.
Maybe.
It's like some...
because Aki had it.
I gotta have antennas, bro.
Sanai had
You
it.
gotta have the
Maybe they're
antennas.
blind and they can't see where they're going without them. Like,
Maybe that's why Sanai's bread sucks.
maybe. She doesn't, like...
Like,
They don't work when she's cooking or something. She's baking bread. Anyway, what about you guys? What do you have to say about the story? Like, just...
in short, I thought it was good.
Okay.
It was interesting. It was interesting.
Alright,
I
so...
enjoyed it.
Characters now.
Oh boy. So we have a violent girl, quiet girl, young girl.
Archetype number 3.
This is the kind of the thing. Yeah, the characters, they weren't very unique, I'll say.
We have
Fuko,
violent girl 1.
Fuko is like the most unique character out there. Everything else is like
Nagisa's
they're kind of
parents were
archetypes.
certainly out there.
Too.
They're definitely interesting.
Akio was Tomoya was my favorite character, but that's because of the whole protagonist syndrome thing.
Mm-hmm.
But Akio's definitely the best now.
Aki does make me laugh. Yeah, like
What about the guy?
when you first met him, it was just like you said something you shouldn't have, even though her breads are.
And
Wait, what?
And then he's got this baseball bat. And what'd you say? I'm looking at this like I'm gonna like this character, huh?
But
for me,
there are other archetypes, kind of.
They're not just archetypes. They're like human representation of different emotions.
I also want to say that there's 3 women with blue hair.
Oh yeah, there is.
There's 3 of them.
Oh yeah, that one girl with the cat who's actually her ex-boyfriend.
My favorite.
No, not her
character is
ex-boyfriend.
What do you want to call it then?
Magic.
My favorite character is the book that hits Tomoya in that one episode.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
Best character.
Fuku's Starfish is a close second. I ship them.
Wait, you ship a book
OTP.
and a starfish.
OTP, man.
It's OTP. It's like it's the best. It's like. Oh man, I had a joke plan for that.
Don't worry.
Just
I messed it up.
Michael,
I messed it up.
jump off a bridge for once.
I can't, man. I have to finish. I have to keep my ship, bro. I can't let it sink. But
Your ship is the Titanic.
No.
And it's heading to a bad ending iceberg.
No.
I'm firing back so bad right now.
Speaking of which,
but yeah, characters are kind of, like, they make you feel for the characters really well. Not for you, because we're shit.
We're not talking about you.
For me and Austin, they made the characters feel good for us, but the
they
characters
made me laugh.
themselves...
Does that count?
Yeah, they gave the characters...
Chun-Li was.
If you laughed during the first, for the first season, then it succeeded in what it was
Oh yeah,
doing.
I laughed. Oh, I laughed a lot. I laughed mainly at Chun-Li. That's what I'm going to call her from now on.
Tomoyo.
Chun-Li.
Why?
Why don't you just call her 100-hit combo?
Okay, that's why I called her Chun-Li. It's because she only ever uses her legs.
She beat up biker kids.
With her
She's
legs.
cool.
My favorite part with her in it was when she hits Inohara like 250 times or something like that, and he's stuck in the laundry chute and he goes,
Inohara's like...
bye-bye.
Inohara's like the most unlucky little guy ever.
I feel so bad for him because I relate to him.
My favorite part of Sunohara was like, "You're a man, so can you lend me your razor?" See, I got her. She uses a razor. That means she's a man. No, why would I let you
like
anything of mine?
It's like that meme of the one guy's like,
Oh.
No. As like her response is just best. It's like, "No, I'm not a man." It's just, why would I lend you anything of mine?
Exactly, like... He's a very eccentric character.
I like the one scene that he had where the blue-haired girl with the cat put him through a pile driver. It was like divine retribution. German suplexed him.
Oh yeah,
she did that a lot to him though.
It was funny though because I seen it. I was reminded of it in a crack video when she did that, and he's like stuck in a corner upside down.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And they're just casually talking while Sunohara's back is slowly breaking.
If any of you guys watch Clannad, just watch it for the funny moments. There's comedy gold.
Oh yeah,
it's pretty good.
And like they reference this in After Story when Tomoya is picking up Ushio and he meets Kyo, her teacher, and she's like, well, at least she's not cynical like one of her family members. Because Tomoya did a lot of cynical jokes to people. Like, for no reason other than...
Yeah, I agree he was a jerk on that account. As for being a jerk to his daughter, I don't approve. It's justified for why he might not like Ushio, because if Ushio wasn't born, then Nagisa would probably still be alive.
Yeah, but that's just him feeling sorry for himself.
Then she wouldn't have
That is true, yeah.
That is just him feeling sorry for himself. When it was Nagisa's idea in the first place to have a kid, and I quote, she was like, "Hey, Tomoya, let's have a kid."
That's her idea. No, it was Nagisa's.
Yeah, it was her idea.
She didn't want to go to the hospital, though. That's the thing.
She wanted a home birth.
Yeah, she wanted a home birth. It's her fault.
And that's what killed her.
Yeah.
And that's why Tomoya doesn't like Ushio. And again, it's justified, but I do not approve.
I don't think it's justified.
I still think he was just feeling sorry for himself. Like, yes, I get your wife just died. You still need to take care of your kid, though. Whether you like them or not, you still need to take care of them.
Yeah, but I can see why somebody would do that, because I could see the downward spiral kind of thing, because it's hard to lose a loved one.
That's true. But
especially if you've known them since high school.
For like, what, 1 year?
All those dumb shit. That
2 years?
3.
No, 2.
3. Nagisa repeated it, you remember?
I know, but Tomoya didn't know her that first year. He knew her during his senior year.
There we go.
And then her third senior year.
Third senior year. Jesus.
Boy, being 6 sucks.
Feels bad, man.
Although I did like the point they made of like, because we're hurting the town, maybe Nagisa and Ushio are being hurt because they're a part of this town. And then Aki's just like, just shut up for a second.
Alright, animation.
Very smooth. Good animation. I liked it.
Except for the fucking derp eyes.
I like the after story opening. That was pretty good.
You have that saved on our playlist, don't you?
Yeah, I do. If you guys don't know, I don't know if I've made it a public playlist or not.
You have.
Yeah, okay.
Although
so we have playlists.
I have
for
noticed
our favorite anime openings and endings.
We still need to keep adding to that, though.
We do. Yeah,
I have
done
some.
with it. But...
Speaking of which, I've noticed something.
Yes.
That's unusual.
Compared to at Clannad first and second season, Clannad first season's animation was a lot smoother than second season.
I think it's because...
Kind of,
yeah, I can see that.
Maybe the budget just kind of got...
Yeah.
Maybe they had a smaller budget, I don't know.
It's a slice of life. How far are you really going to get?
I don't know, man.
I've have to look into that a bit more.
We've seen some pretty good slice of lives.
Yeah, there's pretty good slice of lives out there.
But
Clannad is still the best.
My favorite slice of life is Attack on Titan.
Get out. Get out.
It's a slice of life for the people in it, okay?
It's a slice of life for Marco because he's in 2 slices.
No, he's only missing that much.
That's what you call 2.5 men right there.
2.5 men, yeah.
I'm just put up a poster of
put
up a poster of Jon Arryn and then just like half of Marco.
Aaron's not a man though. He's nothing.
He's a woman.
He's a whiny bitch.
Yes. According to the channel Annie sins, his name is Edgin. Because he's super edgy.
Yeah, man.
So going off topic real quick, I recently learned the Attack on Titan theme goes with literally everything.
Yeah.
Cory in the house, Gravity Falls.
Boy, it took you this long to know. That show was out in like 2013.
Well, no, that's not true because I've seen it used with Noragami's opening and it failed completely.
It can work with Noragami.
It could, but they didn't do it right.
You're just saying that because Michael doesn't like Noragami.
No, he likes Noragami. He just doesn't like Yato.
I don't like Yato. I don't mind Yorigami.
Yorigami?
No.
Boy!
Wow.
Prepare for the simultaneous roast. Rolling. Ready? Ready, aim, fire.
Yato is... Yato's... No, I don't like it.
Anyway. Is it because he wears women's boots?
No, it's because he's an idiot.
He wears Prada, boy.
He's a self-centered little shit. We'll get to that when...
He's not self-centered. He is
pretty self-centered.
He is the human embodiment of fabulous.
We will get to that when we get to the Noragami podcast, because it's going to happen.
This is
why?
We need to bash, like, Elfenlied when we get to it.
No, I will not let you bash.
We will bash Elfenlied when we get to it.
I'm not going to let you bash
it. It will be payback.
I'm not going to let you bash Elfenlied.
The only good thing about Elfenlied is that opening.
Yeah. I call it the cursed opening because whenever I listen to it, even once... whenever I listen to that opening...
You want to cut yourself?
No. It gets stuck. It will get stuck in my head for like 3 months at a time, and I will only have listened to it for like 30 seconds. So I call it... It's good. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just cursed.
So,
it's cursed, man.
Back on track.
Boy, that's
sound.
Sound.
At times, it was horrid. At times, it hurt my ears a lot.
Clannad has a lot of good soundtracks.
I love this. I think Clannad is one of the few...
soundtrack is good. Sound in general, it differs.
Okay, we said soundtrack, not Nagisa's voice.
The dub's
Oh, I'm not talking about the dub.
The dub was still pretty bad. I didn't mind Nagisa's voice.
Well, anyways,
But
Clannad,
it's terrible.
Clannad's soundtrack is one of the few that I actually have in my own YouTube playlist. It's probably one of my most favorite of all time. Rowan, I will cut you.
Go.
Family. Song ever.
You want to know something funny? Near the end, where he was singing that to Ushio, I actually was like, wait, are they going to say that last part? And they just went with family. I was like, oh.
It was bad.
And then we started playing the song anyway. I was like, oh, yay.
Happy family.
Okay, so that covers soundtrack. What else did we have? We covered animation.
Bhutan.
Best character.
I also love how he just says...
Bhutan should have ended up with all the girls. That's how
It was a girl.
Nagisa, yeah, exactly, that's the point. Nagisa would have been still alive, and Ushio would still have been alive if Bhutan ended up with Nagisa.
So,
for anybody who doesn't know, Bhutan is like, what's her name's pig?
Yeah, isn't it like a little?
It's like a boar.
It's Mole Pig from Gurren Lagann.
Bhutan, like, it must mean like pig or something in Japanese.
They say it in the one I said. It was like it's a roast or something.
Well, that's what Tomoyo was going to say. He was going to eat it. He was going to roast
This
it.
this whole podcast has been a roast to my emotions.
Feels bad.
Feels bad, man.
You know what? Bhutan is also the best roast
I like
master.
to frolic in the snowfield.
It's dark out. Is it nighttime, Daddy?
I will cut you.
Daddy, are we at the train station yet?
You're both dead to me. Looks like I was right. Now where's my $5?
What's another one we can do?
We're putting our 2 cents.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's not 2 cents.
I can't go by myself anymore.
It's getting cold. Anyway. Well, Austin hangs himself in the background. What about personal enjoyment? Did you guys personally enjoy Clannad?
Yeah, it made me laugh.
That's the way I put it.
Good. Yeah, I did too. I liked it. It was pretty.
Austin cried his eyes out.
I only cried when
Austin
Nagisa
drowned in his tears, but
Nagisa, look, it's our daughter. Can't you feel her hand on your cheek?
is dead.
he's dead. Dead spelled D-E-D.
Feels bad, man. No, Clannad was the only one to make me cry, and everyone was saying, "Oh my God, Anohana and Angel Beats are so much sadder." I'm looking at it like
Zawaldo?
That is not true at all.
It is not true at all.
Angel Beats aren't sadder than Clannad. Clannad's the sad.
Oh yeah,
Your Lie in April was pretty close, but no.
So to set the record straight, Michael texted us one time and was like, "I cried at the end of Angel Beats, but they got a second chance to live." So I'm crying
I'm
got
crying for them coming back to life.
So here's the theory: Angel Beats is Clannad reversed because they go back to life at the end.
That'd be pretty cool.
I can just
If
picture
it was the same characters, it'd be pretty.
I just imagine Ushio coming back as like a zombie, going Daddy.
But
Oh God!
I give Clannad. Clannad was like the first one that got 5 out of 5 on my Hummingbird count.
5
Go
out
to
of 5.
Hummingbird.me, guys. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good website for that.
Yeah, Adam on eHarmony too. I remember that.
Dude,
Oh yeah, and mustardchan.com.
Yeah, mustard mating.
Mustard
mating, man.
We need to make a website just for that, so that people can talk to you.
I'm going to. That's what's going to happen. Find
God.
single mustards in your area. I'm not going to be mustard soon because this dye is getting out of my hair, man.
We're still gonna call you mustard.
We're still calling you mustard, yeah.
Wow.
Or we'll just call you rotten mustard.
Robbie Rotten saved Joe Taro when he was 14, confirmed.
Feels bad, man. Is it sad I still watch Lazy Town if it comes on?
No, because I do. I admit it. If I haven't watched it in forever.
You are a pirate.
Lazy Town is like one of the best shows I've ever seen from my childhood. I don't know why.
Your heart and beauty, Clannad has given many feels to me.
Austin's made a song for it now. He's made a song that describes emotions on Clannad.
From Lazy Town.
Anyway, 10 out of 10.
You think 10 out of 10?
But, because I have to take off some points for the ending because I didn't like the
So 9.5?
I'd say,
I'm gonna give it a
I said
negative
9.
1.
9?
I'm saying 9.
I'm giving it a negative 1. I'm joking.
What is your rating, Rowan?
That's good because that's not between 0 and 10. So
What is your rating?
That's a funny joke, you know.
What is your rating, Roland?
I'm gonna guess and say like a 7 or an 8. That's what
I'm gonna say it's a 6.
I'm gonna actually give it an 8.5.
Oh,
Okay,
there you go.
close. Okay.
And of course, my favorite of all time. I'm saying 9.5.
9.5.
Actually, no,
What
10
would
just
10
because I doubt anything is gonna get to there. So I'm gonna give Clannad
Oh, you'll be surprised.
the benefit.
Oh, you'll be surprised.
There's some
I'm
pretty
sure
good
when I
shows
watch
out there.
Monte Cristo with how good you're saying it is.
When you watch Monte Cristo and when you watch Monster, depending on.
Oh yeah,
Wait, which
I
monster?
I already texted this to Michael, but once when I went to this restaurant.
Mizume or cross-dressing detective?
No, neither of those.
Okay, well,
Neither
we'll
of
figure that out later. Okay, 9.5, 9, 8.5?
8.5.
8.5, and you said 9. Wait, I said 10. 10 19.
You said 9.
27.5 out
There
of
you
30.
go. Have fun with
Our
that.
best rating so far. So, think that's about it.
Onpon!
On pond.
Snowfield!
No, I was
Train
doing,
station.
I was doing the geese's thing, bitch. Where she's scared and she yells out the thing she wants to eat.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
oh,
does that
another
mean when
way.
she's scared around Tommy, or did she just yell dick?
I don't know. Chin Paul.
Dude, that's savage. Oh my god.
It's pretty good.
My favorite scene is
Nice
still.
meme there.
Actually, no. My favorite scene in the whole series is when Tomoya and Akio was like, he was saying like, if I'm getting married to Nagisa, then I'm gonna have to start calling you dad. Well, if I'm dead, then I'm gonna have to start calling you son. One dude's banging his head on the table, the other banging his head on the wall. Oh, I'm gonna have to move that over to like where we're talking about favorite
beautiful.
scenes. Yeah.
God, I love Clan. Clan's a funny show. There's few shows that are funnier than
It was,
actually.
although it was strange.
Kimosa will be pretty funny when you watch that, which is next week.
It was strange seeing Tsunohara with black hair.
I still
So,
think
my question is, was he naturally blonde or did he bleach his hair?
I think he was.
he was naturally blonde. I think.
Because they made like a joke like, I have bleach blonde hair and now I have black hair.
Well, it's because
Anyways,
they don't like blonde hair over there.
Anyways, we're done here. We're about to hit 28 minutes, I think. So,
We gotta do
if
that
you liked what
man.
you saw, comment, like, subscribe for more of our stupidness, and then look in all the links in the description for our affiliates and our website. And if there's nothing else to say, then
And if you liked us torturing Austin with his feelings, hit the like button. And we'll do it again with another anime.
Subscribe
if we
to
get
us
10
and
likes, I'm gonna cut rolling with the Swiss Army knife. Do it.